I'm so happy to see you.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's the show's birthday, you guys. It's 10 years.
10 years, a big deal. You've always been great to us. Do you know this is actually your 14th appearance on our show?
14 times.
Yeah, thank you very much for being a great guest.
Well, I want to say thank you for being a very gracious host, because you probably don't know this because you guys are in the front of the audience or in the audience, but backstage, whenever I bring any of my nieces or nephews or family members, Jimmy is the most gracious host, comes, takes pictures with my whole family, and is so nice, and not every talk show host does that.
No.
So I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. We're going to get to this. You're making some history here.
Look at that smoke show, you guys.
Look at that smoke. That's what I'm talking about. You look fantastic.
Yeah.
Stunner. Do you, by the way, I always think about this. The first time you ever came on the show was late night, and I was very nervous.
Oh, yes.
And we did a bit where we raced through the audience. Do you remember this?
I beat you, right?
Yes, you beat me.
Yeah.
And I'm very competitive.
I remember wearing nursing sneakers because you guys didn't have any sneakers for me to run in, so I had to put on these like white, heavy Reebok nursing sneakers.
Yes, we want to make sure everyone was safe. And then I got very competitive. The idea was we had martini glasses.
Yes.
Because that was like part of your...
I like alcohol.
You do like alcohol, yeah. That's why. I was trying to think of a different reason, but yes. And we had to run through the audience and then come down and pour whatever we had left in a beaker and see whoever got past a certain line fastest won the game or something like that.
Yes, and it didn't go well for you because you ended up breaking the glass and fall. Did you fall?
Yes.
I
slipped.
On your face?
I slipped, no, on my hand. I slipped on the vodka and fell on my hands. And it taught us a lesson because it wasn't plastic, we used glass.
Yeah.
And so I cut both of my hands open.
And was bleeding like a lot. And we were wrapping up the show and I was like, good night, thank you. And then I'm like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, because I think I had your book and I was holding your book and I go, pick up Chelsea's new book, and there was blood all over the book. And you're like, oh my God, what's wrong? You're bleeding, are you okay? You okay? It was crazy. We have a clip of it. Why am I that competitive? You're just being funny, pouring it into a thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I'm an advanced drinker, so I don't have the issues that you're dealing with. I can run and drink, I can swim and drink, I can play volleyball and drink, I can do whatever.
Volleyball, yeah. I'm happy that you came on the show tonight, you and Robert De Niro.
I know, I'm very sexually attracted to Robert De Niro.
Are you really?
I'm not going to pretend that I'm not. I couldn't even go near him backstage because his girlfriend's back there, and I don't want her to think that I'm making a move, but I want to make a move. You know, I have a penchant for elderly men.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I always date older. I mean, at some point I'll have to stop, you know, because it's going to get too old. But I feel sexually attracted to Robert De Niro. I always have, and I would like to be penetrated by him.
Okay. All right. I'm going to change the subject. I follow you on all the socials. I see you have a new puppy in your life.
I do.
Let's talk about puppies. Look at this.
It's hard to see him.
Yeah.
It's hard to see him, but he's such a lover. His name is Doug, and he's my new... what's so funny about that? He's my newest addition to my family, and he's a lover. So I have had a lot of dogs in my life.
Yeah.
And all of them are brainwashed by my housekeeper. She's been my housekeeper for 20 years, and I travel a lot because I'm always on tour. I'm doing stand-up, blah, blah, blah. And she turns the dogs against me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Doug, I had to steal him, take him away for 3 months without my cleaning lady having any access to brainwash him.
Yeah.
And I have imprinted on him. And now when he sees me, he runs from her to me. And I've never felt more pride in my life.
You finally done it.
Finally have a dog. I finally have a dog that respects me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm one running around making a living for the whole family.
Yes.
And he can't act like the housekeeper's his birth mother when I birthed him.
Oh my God. I'm happy for you and Doug.
Thank you.
Chelsea, I want to talk to you about this. This is a giant deal. Las Vegas.
So exciting. First of all, I have to say, I'm so appreciative because I've been on tour for a really long time.
Yeah.
This tour I'm enjoying very much. I get to perform at amazing venues like the King's Theater in Brooklyn I'm doing the Santa Barbara Bowl. And then I get this opportunity to do a show once a month for the next 2 years in Vegas, which is the most ideal amount of time to spend in Vegas, is 24 hours a month.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you don't want to spend more than 2 days.
And I love Vegas for the right amount of time. I like to gamble, I like to drink, I like to perform. It's got all of the fixings that I enjoy.
For one day.
For one day, because when you gamble, you want to go in and gamble and get out. You can't just keep gambling, you'll lose. So I'm going to turn the Cosmopolitan Casino into the luckiest casino in Vegas.
That's what I'm talking about. You are going to do that.
I'm lucky, and now the Cosmo's going to be lucky.
You did a photo shoot there. You were there last week, and your team went down. Here's you gambling with Doug. I mean, I didn't know. He's already gambling?
Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the bottle.
He's already gambling. Did you really gamble while you were there?
Well, what I did was I asked the casino. I didn't have any money because we all flew in for the day to do our photo shoot and, promote this and blah, blah, blah. And I asked the casino to give me some cash. And I said, can we have some cash for everybody on my team? Because I want to teach everyone how to gamble. A lot of people were scared. They hadn't gambled before. And I was like, I'll show you the way. And I was like, if you're with me, you'll win. I know we would win. I knew it. I'm lucky like that. So we divvied up the money. They gave me $1,000, and in like 5 minutes, everyone on my team had made $500, and I made $1,500. And then I was like, let's go. And then the casino's like, what about our $1,000? And I was like, welcome to my residency.
Chelsea Handler, everybody. Her residency, Chelsea, at the Chelsea, begins Labor Day weekend. Get tickets now. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.